Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a full play on Dead Rising 3. This will be part 1. Gonna try to go ahead and shoot for around between 30 and 40 minutes. That seems pretty fair. Keep in mind, I have already played through the entire campaign and beat it. I'm just going to go ahead and restart the story. Now, for all you people out there, and I know there are going to be some that are going to be super anal about this, they'll be like, oh no, you're not really doing a true full play because you're not starting at block 1 where your health is only blah 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 blah. I really don't care. I mean, this is my channel and this is how I want to do it. So let's go ahead and get it started. I'm going to go on single player, that way no one joins in. No interruptions whatsoever. Alright, now there are cutscenes, because what video game doesn't have those famous cutscenes? But I actually tried promising myself, don't talk through the cutscenes. Don't do it. After thinking about it, I absolutely, I just can't do it. Not at all. I always talk. I always have like some little small slide comment, or I have to say something really stupid. But subtitles are turned on, so for any of those out there who are really interested in the cutscenes, just mute me and read the subtitles, or just listen to my idiotic self in the background and read the subtitles. Simple as that. Now, as far as the Dead Rising series goes, the third one is absolutely my favorite out of all of them. Absolutely is. They definitely critiqued quite a few things. Driving, unfortunately, was not one of them. But they definitely critiqued quite a few things. They added a lot of minor details to a lot of things, especially the weapon customization ability of pulling duct tape out of your ass and duct taping two things together and making something even more badass. And then, oh, what's this? You can duct tape some more shit together to make it even more badass. So they definitely worked on that, and I really like it a lot. I like the fact that there's actually a mini-map, and there's just a lot of things that they definitely critiqued on. I think they did an outstanding job. I don't know why a lot of people gave it... I'm not going to say a lot of people. I don't know why people gave it shit for what it is. I think for a launch title for the Xbox One, it definitely ties you over, especially until later releases come out, such as The Division, Titanfall, etc., etc. Dying Light, that's another one I can't wait to play. But yeah, they definitely did a really good job. They definitely did. I'm actually a huge, pretty big fan. I'm not gonna say huge, pretty big fan of the Dead Rising series. I was pleased with all of them. I remember playing the first one back in '06. That's a really shiny face. Back in '06, if I'm not mistaken, that is when it came out. And it was just awesome for its time. I mean, you just run around a mall with Frank West and this stupidly huge camera on your chesticles, running around, chopping zombies up, punching them in the face. It was just awesome. It was definitely great. And the second one, running around a casino, that was also just really fun. Adding more zombies on screen just made it seem that much cooler. And those are my awesome aviators. So, definitely a fan of the Dead Rising series. It's really fun. One thing that I absolutely love about the games, too, is the sheer fact that Capcom definitely tries to make the very beginning of every single Dead Rising very serious. Very, very, very serious. Like, in the first one, you fly in on a helicopter, you got your camera out, you're watching the zombie outbreak happen, you're watching people fall off the buildings, you gotta take pictures. You get flown into the mall, you get there, people are like boarding it up, no one knows what's going on. You take a look at the outside the front entrance and you see, all the zombies, and you're like, oh my god, then they break through and all hell breaks loose. I mean, they definitely set the ominous tone in the very beginning. And then it just gets slowly and slowly and slowly more ridiculous. Which absolutely just kind of breaks away from the monotony of the... Oh, fuck, that's a shovel. I don't need a shovel. Nailed it. It definitely breaks away from a lot of the same things that a lot of horror games do, where they just, the entire time they keep it all scary, and they keep it... Where's my wrench at? They always keep it scary, and sometimes it can get a little boring, or it'll start to lose its scare effect, things like that. Excuse me. But they did that with all of them. Even in the second one, I know in the beginning, which the very first opening scene did seem a little crazy. If I'm not mistaken, it's where they introduce the whole casino riding on a motorcycle with chainsaws, and you get in this big old bowl, and you got other riders running around. There's zombies, and you run and like chop their heads off. Like, yeah, that was cool. And then next thing you know, bam, zombie outbreak happens. Casino's getting overrun. You can't find your daughter. Everyone freak out. I mean, it definitely set the tone for it. And then like that one, slowly but surely, it gets more and more ridiculous. But so Dead Rising series definitely has some good things. Another feature I really absolutely love is the psychos, which are nothing more for anyone who doesn't know or has never played Dead Rising, but they're just like, I don't know, boss battles? I don't know if boss is even the right word, but it's definitely a really cool thing. By far, my favorite psychos had to be in the first one, I believe it is. Yeah. Oh, Jesus God. Come here, you little bastard. Nailed it. What are you? Come here. Oh, missed. Eat that. Alright, got both your legs. They definitely went ahead and, oh my goodness. They definitely, nailed some things with the psychos in the first one. It was the, let's see here. It was the cracked out Ronald McDonald that was in a part of the mall that had 2 chainsaws. And whenever you see him, he's just laughing his cracked out mind all over the place. And you have to sit there and fight him. And it was really, really hard. I couldn't even do it on my first time. I definitely had to look up a YouTube video on how to do it. I was like, definitely can't beat this guy. And I'm too scared to sit there and fuck with it for more than 5 minutes. So how the hell do I do this and get through it already? And then, let's see, there was one more. Oh, yeah. The dude in the tool store? Kind of like a Home Depot or something like that. Anyway, that guy, when you walk in there, it gets to a cutscene, and there's, like, blood all over the fucking place. There's, like, zombies hanging upside down, or right side up. I don't know, I can't remember. Shit, that game came out, like, what, 8 years ago now? But blood all over the place, drugged through, and it seems like with every single psychopath, they always give like a little bit of a background story to them, so you kind of get a little hint as to what they were like before. I know with the clown, I think I remember him talking about, that is one big dude, sitting there talking about how, yeah, fuck that dude. Yeah, run. Although everything just breaks through at the perfect time. Yeah, fuck that big dude. Some big Popeye chicken eating motherfucker. Anyway, how, definitely lost my train of thought. I must be ADD or something. Something's definitely got my mind cracked out. It's definitely not crack. Oh yeah, the clown guy, he sits there and he talks about how, leap of faith, oh, Jesus. Talks about how, he used to make kids laugh, and how the kids are no more, and now he can't make anyone laugh, and then, like, right before he dies, he's like, yeah, and he falls on the chainsaws, he's just laughing his ass off, and it's kind of gives you the thing where, like, well, this clown used to be happy, and then he found 2 chainsaws and decided to go absolutely psychotic. I don't know why he wanted to mess with me. So, I really like that, and, the psychos in this game are, there are definitely some characters. There's a couple that I was kind of like, didn't really have that much of a lasting impression. And then there was a few that definitely stuck out in my mind. And I'm not going to talk about them right now. We will definitely get to them. Speaking of psychos and getting to them, as far as these full plays and what kind of content we're going to be doing here, I'm going to try my hardest to stick to the story missions. I will be killing zombies left and right. I will definitely take time to do that. There's a lot of weapon crafting and all that nonsense, so I'll definitely try to craft some really cool shit and just go on a murderous spree. There are side missions in this game where you just go through and you help people out, and they give you like a million fucking tasks. They're like, hey, check it out, I need some help, and I'm really scared. Okay, why don't you come with me? How about I get a better idea? How about you go fetch me these 10,000 items, and I might consider helping you out. Or joining your posse. You're thinking, Jesus, epileptic much? And you're sitting there thinking to yourself, well, I can either spend 6 hours of my time trying to help you out, or I can just go back to killing zombies. And I really don't want to stray too much away from the main story and focus a lot of the full plays on helping out stupid AI. Or NPCs. So, but some side missions, I can't really call them side missions, but some things I will definitely focus on has got to be the psychos. I will definitely do that just because the psychos just, they add that level of insanity to the game, and some of them are just really funny. So I'll definitely share that with everyone. Pretty excited to get this rolling. I absolutely love anything that has to do with zombies. Anything whatsoever. I think by far the greatest zombie... Oh, get off of me. The greatest zombie series that has ever... Parkour. That has ever come out, parkour, was... had to be Resident Evil. As far as 0 goes for the GameCube. And then 1, 2, Nemesis, get off of me. Nemesis, and then 4. I think after get the fuck off of me. Jesus Christ. Out my fucking anus. Get off my dickhole. Oh my god. Took a drink of water. It was a bad time to do that. These guys are all up in my butthole right now. Look at that bagel. Eat that bagel. Anything after Resident Evil 4, in my opinion, was just absolutely terribly shit. 5 was pretty cool. They definitely left some of the key. I'm fucked. Oh my god. In case any of you guys are watching, you're like, oh, why isn't he swinging a wrench and trying to go ahead and kill as many zombies as possible? Because a wrench isn't going to do anything against 50 of them. I need to get something better, like a fucking bat or a fucking sledgehammer or something. Anyway, 5 was alright. It definitely strayed away. Or it didn't stray too far from 4. They definitely kept some of the key features, but one thing they really got rid of that super very much irritated me had to be the inventory system, which absolutely drove me insane. I thought Resident Evil 4 had by far the greatest inventory setup in the world. Get your dumbasses down there. Get the fuck. Get. Missed. Nailed it. No one saw that. Cut that. They definitely fucked up the inventory system on Resident Evil 5, and that really irritated me. It was also the first time they introduced co-op, which I thought was a really stupid factor. I mean, yeah, in Resident Evil 4 you could play as Ashley, and there would be some parts where you can run around with Ashley and you could do some things and let her help out Leon, like go push a button and other nonsense, but this one was actually co-op, and if you didn't have anyone to play with, you were absolutely screwed because the AI was absolutely retarded. You walk up to a door and you couldn't advance unless she came up there with you. You're like, hey, I'm ready to go. And she's like, oh, hold on, I'm only 10 miles back here running around in a circle not knowing what the crap I'm doing. So how about I just go ahead and, waste your fucking time and take forever. It was just absolutely annoying. They got rid of the inventory system. I felt like the upgrading was not as fun. I don't know. I really felt that. It just didn't seem as cool. But it is what it is. I still bought it. I actually bought the Game of the Year edition. I thought it was going to be so much like Resident Evil 4. Excuse me. God damn, I got the hiccups. I thought it was going to be so much like Resident Evil 4. I went out and spent like the $120 for the collector's edition or whatever it was. And that was definitely a Shaun of the Dead move. It came with a metal tin case with the game in there. And then it had another disc, which I think was for art. And like some behind the scenes of how they did certain things. And blah, 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 blah. It came with a stupid fucking satchel. A Chris Redfield little 6-inch... Nah, I can't even say 6-inch. That's too tall. Like a 4-inch tall action figure. I don't know if that's even the right word, because he didn't even fucking do anything. He just sat there. And let's see, what else did it come with? Came with, oh yeah, this stupid African medallion, for the BSAA, I think that's what it was. Came with that medallion, and it was just absolutely retarded. And then it came with, what else? It looks yummy. It came with, let's see, was that? I think that was it. Oh, no. It also came with a, like a little picture card, which had, Chris Redfield and Sheva on there, and it was supposed to look super cool, like it got autographed, like it was a collector's edition. I spent $120 on that shit. I didn't even care for the game that much. Really depressed myself. But I still have all that crap. I will never get rid of it. But, yeah, that, and then, let's see here, what else came after Resident Evil 5? Raccoon City? Yeah, Raccoon City came out, and that was just absolutely atrocious. I played a demo for it, and I played the demo. I was like, okay, I kind of see what they're getting at here. Let me go ahead and wait till the game comes out and actually watch reviews. And there was a couple people I knew that were like, yeah, you know what, I'm totally going to go ahead and buy that. Get the fuck out the door. Like, yeah, you know what, dude, I'm totally going to go and buy that game. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah, I can't wait. Like, the night they picked it up, they called me up and like, this game is so fucking stupid. It's so glitchy. It's so buggy. It's a huge... I actually did not mean to hit you too. It was just absolutely atrocious. And I thought to myself, I was like, well, good thing I missed out on that. Then I read the reviews and I saw all the shit that was out about it. And they were like, yeah, this thing's like the biggest piece of crap since a piece of crap hit the toilet. And I was like, huh, well, thank God I dodged that bullet. So, and then Resident Evil 6 came out, and I actually went to the midnight launch for that. Fist punch. I actually went to the midnight launch for that and was a little upset with the turnout of that game. It felt too much like an action game than it did of survival horror, even though they did bring Leon back, and everyone was super excited about that. Like, oh yeah, Leon's back. Yay, this is going to be awesome. Nah, it didn't make a fuck who you brought back. It was still not that good. So I definitely really hope. That's a huge horde. I'm not running in there. Let's get in this car. Yeah, it didn't matter who you brought back. That game was just... Yeah, you're not even in yet and I'm driving. You better hurry up or I'm leaving your ass. That one kind of upset me too a little bit. But I think the main reason why is because, what was that dude's name? Shinji Mikami. He's the one that did Resident Evil 4. And he's supposed to be coming out with another game this year, I believe, called The Evil Within, I want to say. I definitely don't have Google pulled up right now, so I won't be able to correct myself, but I believe that is it. I'm not getting out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, no, I'm not. But yeah, The Evil Within, Shinji Mikami's doing that, and I remember watching gameplay demos and whatnot during E3, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm actually pretty excited for that, and I definitely can't wait. So, that's going to be pretty exciting. Actually, I already have that one pre-ordered. I really cannot wait to get it. So, what else is zombie related? Let's see here. Dead Island. Dead Island was stupid fun. If no one has played it, and I believe they have, I believe it's, you know, like $20 now. I'm sure you can get a used copy for a little bit cheaper. But, if no one has played it yet, I definitely recommend go out and pick it up. Why not? It's, God, break, damn it, Jesus. It's definitely stupid fun. They tried a lot of ambitious things as far as first person goes and trying to do super cool effects with the zombies and, you know, open world on an island and all that goodness. And it was really a fun game. The leveling system was pretty cool. It was definitely an extremely fun game, but it didn't have a lasting effect for me personally, but I still enjoyed it very much so. And I actually remember reading about Dead Island and a Game Informer when I was in high school in, I want to say 2007? Is that the right year? Yeah, I think it was 2007 or 2008. I remember reading about Dead Island in a Game Informer, and they were talking about how it's going to have, like, this cool, like, peel back effect. So if you, like, crowbar a zombie in the face, you're actually going to see, like, flesh. and muscle tissue just like come apart, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm blown away, this is next gen for the console, blah blah blah, it looks so awesome. And then it got canceled, and then it got picked up, and then it got canceled, and then it got picked up and it came out, and it still wasn't everything I hoped it would be. Kind of like Alien Colonial Marines. That was another game that apparently was a huge piece of shit. I remember reading about that in Game Informer, and that got canceled so many times, and they were talking about how it was going to be like survival horror, and you had to tactically think or whatever during it, and that turned out to be a huge piece of shit. I was super disappointed with that. Extremely disappointed. So, man. I haven't read a Game Informer in forever. Ooh, that looked yummy. Oh, the stupid phone answering calls. If anyone's played Dead Rising, like, you will definitely understand the pain in the fucking ass it is with these stupid phones. And they definitely did away with the feature in Dead Rising 3. Like, the guy will still call you, but if you don't answer it, he's not going to sit there and call you back 30,000 times like the one broski did in the first Dead Rising and the second one, where it was like you absolutely had to answer. If you didn't answer, it was your fucking asshole on a pike. Which, yeah, I'm so glad they did away with that. Still annoying that he calls you all the time, but, you know, if you don't answer, it'll just answer itself and pop up, and it's like, hey, yeah, I see so-and-so over here, and it looks like they need some help. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I really don't feel like helping them, so whatever. Or, oh, yeah, they're nearby, I might look into it. But then again, he'll definitely point you to the way of the guys that have those stupid Simon Says, I Spy missions, which drive me just absolutely brutally insane. And then he also points you in the way of the Psycho missions, which is pretty helpful because those are just so much fun. And I know they started to do a smart glass app. Well, they didn't start to do it. They did a smart glass, or an addition for smart glass. So like you download Xbox Smart Glass on your tablet or phone, then you can like do side missions. You can pull up a map on it. You can answer his phone calls. And I downloaded it. I was like, oh yeah, cool. I'll go and see what all this is about. Yeah, no, the dude just called me like every 10 seconds asking for food. Hey man, I'm really hungry. Could you go ahead and bring some food? Yep, there it is right there. Could you go ahead and bring me some food so I can go ahead and stuff my fat fucking face and sit on my lazy ass and not do anything? So annoying. It just drove me insane. But I digress. I just turn off the Smart Glass app, and well, at least I never played this game with it on, so it just drove me batshit crazy. Alright, so what do we gotta do? Explore while Rhonda is busy. He's calling right now, let's see what he wants. Hup! Parkour. Clear zombies around Bob. Where is Bob? I'll go help out Bob. Why not? Bob sounds like a nice guy. Yeah, look at that. You're waving for help. You're protected from all the zombies. Yeah, I'll come over and help you, dude. No problem. At least you're shooting them and not me. That'd be a dick move. Oh! Right in half. One thing I'm very pleased with is, let's see, in the first and second Dead Rising, if you chopped any zombies in half, or if you cut off any limbs or anything like that, you would just get like this pink, I don't even know what to call it, this pink thing where their body would be. Or not their body, but where their organs would be. And so you wouldn't see muscle or organs, you would just see this pink, oh, hello. You would just see this pink color effect. And in this one, they completely got rid of that and started adding the detail of organs and just all kinds of gore. And that really adds to the detail, and it just shows that they definitely put a lot of time into it, and they're trying to push this system. I don't want to say to its limits, but they're definitely taking advantage of the things that the Xbox One can do, which is really nice. And a lot of people out there still complain about how, I know it was a huge issue whenever, oh boy, it's going to throw, oh no, hello. I know a lot of people thought it was a huge issue whenever, you know, they heard of the Xbox conference that games would be running in 1080p and 60 frames per second. Everyone's like, oh man, that's so awesome, I'm so excited. And then Dead Rising 3 came out, and they're like, yeah, it's only gonna run at 70 or 720p and 30 frames, or not, yeah, 30 frames per second, and everyone got super angry about that. Which really, to me, you're gonna need a. I just fucked myself. To me, you're really. I think you need a cyber eye to really notice a difference like that. I mean, I really don't notice any frame rate issues. There have been a couple times, though, where later on in the game, because for some reason, for the progression, they think adding more zombies on screen and maybe a couple bosses, or not bosses, but different types of zombies and whatnot. There are a couple times where you will notice that you're driving down the highway and there's a super huge horde, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to go in and get myself through this. And then by the time you get off the freeway, you're done driving through or plowing through like hundreds of zombies, and you don't see anything in front of you but just road and other debris and whatnot. Then next thing you know, they all just like pop up right there on the screen, and you're like, oh, whoa, that's not supposed to happen. I didn't see anything. Side mission update, talk to Anna. Love how that's an update to the mission. It's like you can't progress any further unless you talk to her. Alright, completed the update. Let's go find some spray paint. This little gutter punk. Sitting there spraying graffiti on the walls. Someone worked very hard building that, and she's gonna sit there and write shit all over it. I mean, not the actual word shit, or pictures of shit. She's just gonna draw shit on it. How rude. Pretty sure you go in here. Yep. Ugh. Sit here and chopping zombies up for days. So yeah, there are many different combinations. At the beginning of part 2 for the full play, I'll go ahead and run down all the different combinations, and I'll make sure that I definitely combine some really cool, wacky ones, or anything that definitely makes everything seem a lot cooler, I guess you can say. I'll definitely make a couple of those and show everyone some of the different combinations you can use and how it is used. Some of them are actually pretty cool. There are a couple crazy ones, very wacky ones as far as the combining system goes. I know one is like a car engine and a battery, and combine those together. And can I make this? I think I can. Nope, didn't make it. Nailed it. If you combine those two items, then it'll make like this thing that shoots radio waves, and I don't know if it melts them. It's like a huge laser. I don't know. It's so weird. Some of them are pretty cool, and some of them you just kind of sit back and scratch your head like, yeah, you know what? I'll allow it. Why not? Chainsaw. Hello. Why is it always like the chainsaw seems to be like the weapon of choice? I know in Dawn of the Dead they were on the bus and they're like, oh, what are we going to do to get him off the side? Chainsaw. And then what was that? That one. Army of Darkness? Is that what it was? It's supposed to be like the sequel of Evil Dead, I think. I think. People are probably looking at me right now like, oh, this guy doesn't know his movie history. Well, excuse the shit out of me. That movie. And it's like, oh, you lost your arm. What are you going to do? Put a chainsaw on it. Makes everything better. Missed. Nailed it. Come here. I don't know why chainsaws just seem so awesome. I would honestly hate to carry around a chainsaw in a zombie apocalypse. That'd be absolutely terrible. Just terrible. Just lug around that heavy thing and throw it around like it's a fucking brick in your hand, like it's nothing. Like, oh, I have a chainsaw in my hand. I'm just gonna flap it around in the wind. I don't know. Obviously, this game's definitely not aimed towards realism. Obviously. Let's go in here and chop some shit up. Nyah. Let's go. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Get your faces chopped off. Quit shooting them. I'm trying to get up my kill streak. Oh, missed. There we go. Nice. Are you good to go? Am I done talking to you? Oh, you disappeared. Let's get on this motorcycle. Let's get on this hog. The driving mechanic's just so stiff. Absolutely stiff. Turning, the handling is just... god awful, and the braking is also god awful. I'm going to brake. Ready? Test. Nailed it. It's it's definitely, I don't want to say broken, but it's definitely a feature that could have been tweaked a little bit. But then again, if anyone here has played, get your ass up there. If anyone's ever played Grand Theft Auto 4 and drove the vehicles in there, and you were able to get around that game just fine, you can drive anything. There's nothing stopping you. But one cool thing they did do with the vehicles was instead of just running over zombies like they're air, now if you run into a horde, it'll slow your vehicle down. Which, yes, pretty awesome. I think you missed a spot. Right over. Actually, you went outside the lines. What are you, fucking stupid? Everyone knows you don't color outside the lines. Didn't your teacher tell you no? No! Alright, I'm done. Give me that back. This is mine. Here, take this. Protect yourself. No? Oh, you're good? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go and see what your Fist of Fury can do. You know what? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and challenge you. I'm going to go ahead and challenge you and see how quote-unquote awesome your Fist of Fury are. I'm going to protect myself, and you can just go ahead and suck it. Let's see, super rations. I'm not down for some super rations. Come on, let's go. Let's go. See how you do. Clear away from me. Boom. I love when you throw things at a zombie's head, it'll just bounce off like 3 of them. Oh, missed. Didn't catch me. Oh, you look like you might be having a couple difficulties. Boom! Your face is non-existent. You don't have a face anymore. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Let's go, guys. How you doing back there? Oh, I see you're losing health because all you're doing is just plowing through. You're not fighting them. Here, I'm gonna hang out up here. See how you do. Oh yeah, nice kick there. Oh yeah. You're an idiot. Should have taken something. Would have made your job a hell of a lot easier. Guess who's gonna be all tired out at the end of the day? You, not me. Because I'm smart. I use things more effective. Let's go around this. Where am I? Uh-oh, I'm lost. Oh, there we are. Woohoo! No, get off of me. Here, you deserve that. Oh no. Ooh. Boom. You are dead. You, ma'am, are dead. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Let's go ahead and get up here real quick. Maybe she'll catch up. And there she is. Alright guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. That's the end of full play of Dead Rising 3 Part 1. Part 2 will be coming out soon. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you know anyone that will also like to, you know, watch gameplay and enjoy commentary, share it around. If anyone has any questions or comments, please leave it in the section below. If anyone has any suggestions, shoot. Always open to anything and to do anything crazy. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope